Okay, so let us do the shlokas first. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshinim Namostu te Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullara Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Geetamritaduhe Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. So this is our shloka for today. Last week we did until the previous shloka. So Vasudeva Sutam, son of Vasudeva, Devam, Kamsa Chanura Mardanam, he who killed Kamsa and Chanura. These two are the Rakshasas whom Krishna has killed. Devaki Paramanandam, Devaki's joy, Krishnam, to that Krishna, Vande, I salute. Jagat Gurum. So to that Krishna, who is the Guru of the world, to that Krishna I offer my salutations. Aham Vande. Okay, so that is the shloka today. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatgurum. Okay, so moving on to our exercises. So we stopped at page 16, right? On page 17, I asked you to work on the 6th and 7th questions. So, and I also said that we'll again do a quick revision in today's class. So, so far, what are all the things that we have learned? We learned how to introduce ourselves in two different ways. One is Mama Nama Sri Vani, and the other one is Aham Sri Vani. And with Aham Sri Vani, in this kind of introduction, you can add more information. Aham Mahila, Aham Chhatra, Aham Mata, all this also, right? And then we also learned how to ask the name of others. Bhavataha nama kim, bharatiyah nama kim. Bhavataha nama kim if it is a masculine person that we are asking, and bharatiyah nama kim if it is a lady or a stri. And then we also learned the pronouns saha, eshaha for masculine, sa, esha for feminine, and tat and etat for napumsaka shabda. And for all these, we also learned the interrogative pronoun, which is kaha for pumlinga, ka for strilinga, and kim for napumsaka. But all these are the kim shabda. The shabda is kim. In napumsaka, it is kim. In strilinga, ka. In pumlinga, kaha. Similarly, saha, eshaha. Saha Sa and tat. All these are from tad shabda. In Pumlinga it is saha, in Strilinga it is sa, and in Napumsakam it is tat. But all are tat shabda. It is in all three lingas, this shabda has forms. Similarly, etat shabda has forms in all the three linga. In Pumlinga it is eshaha, in Strilinga it is esha, and in Napumsakam it is etat. And I'm only giving you the Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana form, right? These are all the Ekavachana forms. We again have Dvivachana and Bahuvachana. Eshaha, etau, ete, saha, tau, te, and so on. So these are the pronouns that we have learned, and also the interrogative pronouns. And then we have the Bhavan and Bhavati. These are also pronouns. Bhavan when we are referring to a masculine person, and Bhavati when we are referring to a Mahila. With respect. Bhavan and Bhavati we use with respect. So Bhavan or Bhavati both mean you. But in Pumlinga it is Bhavan, and in Strilinga it is Bhavati, and they both are pronouns. Though they are, they mean like you, they are referred to as Prathama Purusha only. So what is Prathama Purusha? Prathama Purusha is third person, means when we are talking about somebody else. Now, if I'm talking about myself, Uttama Purusha. If I'm talking about you, directly to you, who are you, what are you doing? In that way, if the dialogue is there, Madhyama Purusha. If I'm talking about somebody else, Rama is a good boy, Sita is a beautiful girl, I'm talking about a third person, right? I'm telling you about Rama, but Rama is not here. So he's the third person. Even if he's here, he can be next to you, but what I mean to say is you're not addressing him directly. Then that is called Prathama Purusha. Okay? In English, it is called third person. So don't get confused. In English, when we are talking about others, that is third person. When you are talking about yourself, it is first person. When you are talking to a person, making the conversation directly with them, it is second person. But in Samskritam, Madhyama Purusha, that is easy to remember. When you're talking to somebody directly, that person is referred to as Madhyama Purusha. So your pronouns and the Kriya Padam will be different. When you're talking about yourself, in English, it is first person. In Samskritam also, we have Prathama Purusha. But the Samskritam Prathama Purusha is third person in English. And Uttama Purusha is first person in Samskritam. So this can be a little confusing. So initially, Prathama Purusha means we think first person. So one way to remember that is you think that you are the greatest of all. You are the Uttama. So Uttama Purusha means first person. And Prathama Purusha is third person. Okay. So that is one way to not be confused. So when you are confused, what is Prathama Purusha? Is it first person or third person? Is it like Aham or Saha? So Prathama Purusha is like Saha. Saha Ramaha. Sa Sita. Those are all sentences in Prathama Purusha. In Madhyama Purusha, it will be like Tvam. We haven't come to that yet. So let us put it aside. Let us put Madhyama Purusha aside for now. Uttama Purusha we have done. Aham. Aham Mahila. Aham Chhatra. This is Uttama Purusha. But in English, we call that first person. And in but first and Prathama are similar. So that confusion will be there initially. The only way to resolve that is you just assume you are the best. So Uttama. So Uttama Purusha is first person, equivalent to first person in English. And Prathama Purusha is third person, equivalent to third person in English. Okay, we did Bhavan and Bhavati. Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantaha. Bhavati is like the Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. Bhavati, Bhavatyau, Bhavatyaha. It is the same as Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. And then we did the Shabdas. We did Akaranta Pumlinga, Ikaranta Pumlinga, Ukaranta Pumlinga, Rikaranta Pumlinga, right? In Strilinga, we did Akaranta, Ikaranta, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Rikaranta. We also did Ikaranta with Visarga, the Lakshmi Shabdam. And then in Napumsakam, we did Akaranta Napumsakam, Ikaranta and Ukaranta. 3 shabdas in Napumsaka, right? But the ones that I expect you to be to have already memorized is Akaranta Pumlinga, Akaranta Strilinga, Ikaranta Strilinga, and Akaranta Napumsaka. These I expect you to know them by heart by now. And keep working on the other shabdas. Don't put them aside. Every day you work with them. But memorization is okay even if you take one more week. Okay? And then we also saw the Ekavachana, Dvivachana, and Bahuvachana for all these shabdas, right? Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, Harihi, Harihi, Hari, Harayaha, Guruhu, Guru, Guravaha, Pita, Pitarau, Pitaraha, and so on. Like this for all the shabdas we have learned. All these are in Prathama Vibhakti, means the basic form. When these words are used as the karta in a sentence, that is when a word takes the Prathama Vibhakti normally. Okay? In Kartari Prayoga, in active voice, and in voice sentences, a word will take Prathama Vibhakti when that is the subject of that sentence. Subject means karta, he who is doing. So in a sentence, subject and kriyapadam, verb, are compulsory. In a sentence that is in active voice, you must have learned in English active voice, passive voice, impersonal voice, like 3 kinds of statements, right? 3 kinds of sentences. So all these sentences are in active voice. In Samskritam, it is called Kartari Prayoga. Why Kartari Prayoga? Karta. Here Karta is important. Karta means doer. So Ramaha, we have not come yet to the Kriya Padams. So I'm not going to go in detail about that right now. Very soon we'll be starting that. Just remember that a word that is in Prathama Vibhakti is usually the subject of that sentence. You just remember until there. When we start the Kriya Padam, then I will explain more on that. Okay. So, and then we also did the Madhyama Purusha. On page number 14, we have Madhyama Purusha, right? We did that. Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam, right? So, Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam. Tvam here is like you, like tu in Hindi, like nuvu in Telugu. So this is without respect. It doesn't mean we are showing disrespect to them. It only means we are so close or comfortable with them that we don't have to be formal. The thing need not be formal. So that is with the Tvam. So this is the actual Madhyama Purusha. This is the actual Madhyama Purusha. Though Bhavan and Bhavati actually mean you, grammatically, means as per the grammar rules, they are considered as Prathama Purusha only. Why? Because the Kriyapadam that we use with the Bhavan and Bhavati pronouns are Prathama Purusha Kriyapadani. Like I said, when we start the Kriyapadani, I will explain this further. But just for your knowledge, if somebody asks you, what are the pronouns of Madhyama Purusha? Tvam, that's it. You don't have to tell anything else. Tvam, in Dvivachanam Yuvam, and in Bahuvachanam Yuyam. These are the pronouns used in Madhyama Purusha. In Uttama Purusha, what are the pronouns used? Aham, Avam, Vayam. Aham in singular, Avam Dvivachanam, and Vayam Bahuvachanam. In Prathama Purusha, what are the pronouns used? There are so many. Saha, Eshaha, Sa, Esha, Tat, Etat, Kaha, Kau, Ke, Bhavan, Bhavati also come under Prathama Purusha. Why? Because we use Prathama Purusha Kriya Padams only with these pronouns, because we are showing respect, because we are using these sentences to show respect. When we are showing respect, we cannot use Madhyama Purusha Kriya Padani. Like in Telugu, for example, Vachavu or Kurcho, Vachadu or Vachavu. In Madhyama Purusha, we'll tell Vachavu, right? We say Vachavu, whether it is masculine or feminine. Nuvu Vachavu, Nuvu Tinnavu, Nuvu Kurchunnavu, like this we say. If we are showing respect, Miru we say, right? Miru Vacharu we say, even if it is singular. We don't say Miru Vachavu. We don't use a Madhyama Purusha Kriya Padam with Miru, right? Miru Vacharu. So we are using Prathama Purusha Kriya Padam. So in Samskritam also, you can remember it like that. With Bhavan and Bhavati, because these words represent pronouns when we are showing respect to the people whom we are addressing, we have to use Prathama Purusha Kriya Padani only to show that, to support that respect that we are showing with Bhavan and Bhavati. That is the only reason why Bhavan and Bhavati are considered as grammatically, that is why I said grammatically, they are considered as Prathama Purusha pronouns. Okay?
Vani garu chinna doubt. ఇప్పుడు మీరు వచ్చారు అన్నప్పుడు భవతి ఆగచ్చతి అనరా, ఆగచ్చంతి అనొచ్చా?
బహువచనం వాడం మనం, ఏకవచనమే. మీరు భవాన్ అన్నప్పుడు మనకి తెలుగులో అది ఒక చిన్న తేడా ఉంది. మళ్ళా ఏకవచనానికి బహువచనానికి మనం మర్యాద చూపించేటప్పుడు మళ్ళా తేడా లేదు. మీరు వచ్చారు అన్నప్పుడు ఇట్ ఈస్ యూజ్డ్ యాజ్ బోత్ ఏకవచనం అండ్ బహువచనం.
భవాన్ ఆగచ్చతి,
భవాన్ ఆగచ్చతి, భవంతః ఆగచ్చంతి. ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఓకే, పద్మజ గారు అంతేనా మీ డౌట్?
అదే అంటే భవాన్ అని మీరు అని గౌరవిస్తున్నప్పుడు వచ్చారు అనడానికి మనం ఇంకా వేరే పదం ఏం లేదు, ఆగచ్చతి అని అనాలి.
ఆగచ్చతి. బట్ అది ఏకవచనము ఉంది, ద్వివచనం ఉంది, బహువచనం ఉంది. తెలుగులో మళ్ళీ అది డిఫరెంట్. కాకపోతే నేను అది ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎందుకు చెప్పాను అంటే, మనం వచ్చావు అని అనము, వచ్చారు అని అంటాము అని చెప్పడానికి. బట్ తెలుగులో మనకి ఏకవచనానికి బహువచనానికి తేడా లేదు మనము గౌరవించినప్పుడు. మళ్ళీ మనం గౌరవం చూపించలేకపోయినా బహువచనంలో మళ్ళీ మీరు అని అంటాం కదా, మీరందరూ వచ్చారు అంటాం. అక్కడ మనం అది గౌరవం చూపిస్తున్నామని కాదు, మధ్యమ పురుషాలోనే బహువచనం అది.
ఆగచ్చంతి,
భవంతః ఆగచ్చంతి, భవత్యః ఆగచ్చంతి మన స్త్రీలింగం అయితే. క్రియాపదం will remain the same. Okay. So for non-Telugu speaking people, did you understand the example? Like because most of the non-Telugu speaking people in this group are from the Karnataka region, and most of the people from Karnataka region can understand Telugu. So did you understand what I just now said, or do you need an example from Hindi? I don't know Hindi. I would have to ask somebody to explain that or show that similar example in Hindi.
We understood Vani.
Okay.
I think I understood it.
Yes, the people from Coorg area, did you all understand the examples that I quoted, or this concept, the Bhavan and Bhavati? We use them to show respect, and the Kriya Padams that we use with them to support that we are showing respect, we have to use the Prathama Purusha Kriya Padani. But then we haven't started the Kriya Padani yet. So we'll again discuss this when we start the Kriya Padani. For most of the new people, they haven't done Samskritam before. So we'll do that. We'll discuss the same again when we start the Kriya Padani. Okay. For now, all you have to remember is Madhyama Purusha pronouns are Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam. Uttama Purusha pronouns are Aham, Avam, Vayam. All the rest come under Prathama Purusha pronouns. Okay, that is all what you need to remember. So that is what we have covered so far. So here on page number 17, sixth question, Uchita Shabdayoho Sanyojanena Vakyam Rachayata. So here we have a box on the right hand side with some pronouns, and then we have some words, nouns on the right hand side. In the second column, we have to match. So in the first column, we have Tvam, Avam, Vayam, Yuvam, Aham, Bhavantau, Yuyam, and Bhavantaha. And on the right hand side, we have Shikshakaha, Sainikaha, Acharyaha, Parthaha, Shishyau, Bhratarau, Subhadra, Gopikaha. So let us see. Tvam is Madhyama Purusha, Ekavachanam. Which one, which noun will match with this?
Parthaha. Tvam Parthaha.
Parthaha can match. Sainikaha also can match. Subhadra also can match, right? Because we are simply saying you are Sainikaha, you are Parthaha, you are Subhadra. So any of these can be a right answer with Tvam. And then we have Avam. Avam is Dvivachanam.
Dvivachanam.
Avam Shishyav. Avam Shishyav. Bhratarau. Avam Bhratarau.
So we can pick either. One second. Anyone who would like to answer, just say it once and pause, okay? Because if you keep repeating, then it will give that resound kind of effect. Okay, so Avam, either Shishyav or Bhratarau, right? These are the only two words which are in Dvivachanam. So Avam Shishyav or Avam Bhratarau, both are correct grammatically. Vayam. Now Vayam is Bahuvachanam.
Vayam Shikshakaha.
Shikshakaha.
Vayam Acharya.
Vayam Gopikaha.
Vayam Gopikaha, Vayam Acharyaha, Vayam Shikshakaha. All these go with Vayam. Okay. Now Yuvam. Yuvam. Again, any of the Dvivachanam. So here we have Avam, Yuvam and Bhavantau. All these three pronouns are in Dvivachanam. So we have to have three words in Dvivachanam here, right? We have Shishyav and Bhratarau. We have only two though, right?
Yes.
We have only two. So with one of the pronoun, you can use the same one, which you have already used. So Avam Shishyav, Yuvam Bhratarau. Yuvam Bhratarau, Bhavantau Bhratarau. You can use it twice, one of those. And then Bahuvachanam, we have Vayam, we have Yuyam, and we have Bhavantaha. We have three pronouns which are in Bahuvachanam. So what are the words here in Bahuvachanam? Shikshakaha, Acharyaha, Gopikaha. So Vayam Shikshakaha, Yuyam Acharyaha, Bhavantaha Gopikaha. But one thing, Bhavantaha is masculine Bahuvachanam, right? Acharyaha. Gopika also, actually Gopika is a Strilinga Shabdam only. So in Bahuvachanam, Gopikaha is Strilingam. So it is better to use that with either Yuyam or Vayam. Okay? Where the Linga is not mentioned. Okay. And then we have in Ekavachanam, Tvam and Aham are the two words that are the two pronouns that are in Ekavachanam. So Subhadra,
Aham Parthaha.
Parthaha.
Aham Sainikaha.
Or Sainikaha. We have one extra here. Okay. We have only two pronouns which are in Ekavachanam, but we have three words that are in Ekavachanam, three nouns that are in Ekavachanam. So Tvam Sainikaha, Aham Sainikaha, Aham Subhadra. You can say any of these. Okay. Okay. And then in the seventh question, Koshtake Vidyamananam Rupanam Sahayena Riktasthanam Purayata. So with the words given in the boxes, fill in the blanks. And like in the example, Aham Jignasuhu, Avam Jignasu. This is Ukaranta, like Guruhu, Guru, Guravaha. So Aham Jignasuhu, Avam Jignasu, Vayam
Jignasaha.
No, Guru, Guravaha. Jignasavaha. So that is the reason why we have these shabdas, and that is the reason why we need to memorize the shabdas and their forms. For one shabda, if you memorize, then we can do it for everything. So Guruhu, Guru, Guravaha. So Jignasuhu, Jignasu, Jignasavaha. Right? Then it will be easy for us to understand what form that word will take. Though we haven't studied this shabda separately, because we grouped it with Ukaranta Pumlinga Shabda, if you learn one Shabda like Guruhu Shabda, then everything that is Ukaranta Pumlinga will take the same forms. Here and there occasionally.
What is the meaning of Jignasa, madam?
Jignasu is someone who is who wants to learn. Jignasa means wanting to learn, thirst for knowledge. Jignasuhu is one who likes to learn. A person who likes to learn. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So then we have Gaika.
Tvam
Tvam
Gaika.
Gaika.
Tvam Gaike. Yuyam Gaikaha.
Tvam Gaika, Yuvam Gaike, Yuyam Gaikaha. You can use again with Aham. Aham Gaika, Avam Gaike, Vayam Gaikaha. You can use with Bhavati. Since Gaika is very obviously a Strilinga Shabda, you cannot use Bhavan with it. Bhavati Gaika, Bhavatyau Gaike, Bhavatyah Gaikaha. Okay? And then Acharyaha.
Bhavan Acharyaha. Bhavantau Acharyau. Bhavantah Acharyaha.
Uttamam. The bha, if you can use the Mahaprana bha, it will be nice in the pronunciation. So Acharyaha. Again, you can say this with Aham also. Aham Acharyaha, Avam Acharyau, Vayam Acharyaha, Tvam Acharyaha, Yuvam Acharyau, Yuyam Acharyaha. Whatever pronoun applies, you use that and write so that you will have that extra practice. Yuvati.
Tvam Yuvati.
Tvam Yuvati.
Tvam Yuvati. Yuvam
Yuvam
Yuvatyau.
Yuvatyau.
Yuyam Yuvatyah.
Yuyam Yuvatyah.
Similarly, Aham Yuvati, Avam Yuvatyau, Vayam Yuvatyah, Bhavati Yuvati, Bhavatyau Yuvatyau, Bhavatyah Yuvatyah. Both are Ikaranta Strilinga Shabdas. So they will be similar. We cannot use Bhavan with this because Yuvati is obviously a Strilinga Shabda and Bhavan is a Pumlinga. So we cannot use that here. Okay. Okay. So moving on to the next page, page number 18. Sixth lesson, Na Karoti. So here, how to ask a question. Okay. Of course, we already learned Kaha, Ka, Saha Kaha, who is he, Sa Ka, who is she, Tat Kim, what is this, and then Ramaha Kaha, who is Rama, Sita Ka, who is Sita, Pustakam Kim, what is this book, like that. You can use those Shabdas to ask questions in both ways. Now, another way of asking questions we are learning with the word Kim, okay? And the answer to it can be yes or no. To say yes, to say no, na, are the words used to indicate yes and no. So let us see here. Eshaha Bhishmaha Kim? Is this Bhishma? Eshaha Bhishmaha. Saha Abhimanyuhu Kim? Saha Abhimanyuhu. Esha Saraswati Kim? Na, Esha Kalika. Tat Syandanam Kim? Syandanam means chariot. Na, Tat Vimanam. Okay. So, Eshaha Bhishmaha. Saha Abhimanyuhu. Na, Esha Kalika. So, na means no to the question. Esha Saraswati Kim? Na. Esha Saraswati Na. Like that also we can add more information if we want. Esha Kalika means no, she is not Saraswati, she is Kalika. Like that we can say, or simply no, she is Kalika. That is also fine. So here let us look at the Abhyasam. Here we have a box. In the first column we have some nouns. Krishnaha, Arjunaha, Dhritarashtraha, Duryodhanaha, Viduraha, Abdul Kalamaha. And then in the second and third columns, we have some words. Some words have a check mark next to them and some words have cross mark next to them. So if it has a check mark, that is who this person in the first column is. If it has a cross mark, it means he is not that person. So let us look at one example. Krishnaha Yogeshwaraha kim? Krishnaha Yogeshwaraha.
Yogeshwaraha.
Samanyaha na. He is not a Samanya. He is a Yogeshwaraha. Okay? Like that. Second example. Arjuna. Gadadharaha Dhanudharaha. Arjunaha Gadadharaha kim?
Na. Saha Gadadharaha na. Sa esha Dhanudharaha.
Arjunaha Gadadharaha. One second.
Arjunaha Dhanurdharaha.
So Arjunaha Gadadharaha na. Saha, sorry, Gadadharaha na. Saha Dhanurdharaha. Okay, in that way. So Dhritarashtraha Drishtimanva. Dhritarashtraha Drishtiman kim? You have a question, Bhagini?
Yes, we can use Yesha also. Yeshaka.
Yeshaha also.
Yeshaka.
Yes. Dhritarashtraha Drishtiman kim?
Dhritarashtraha Drishtiman na.
Saha andaha or eshaha andaha or dhritarashtraha andaha. You can say any one of those. But when you are starting the answer, say na. See, dhritarashtraha drishtiman kim? Na. Dhritarashtraha drishtiman na. Saha andaha. Like that you say, it will be more. Even in other languages, in English or Telugu, when we ask Dhritarashtradudu chudagalada, ledu, chudaledu, we say, right? So that immediate response that we get is no. And then we repeat the sentence completely. So you can do that here also. So you can say na. Dhritarashtraha drishtiman na. Saha andaha. Like that you can say. Okay. There is nothing wrong if you don't say that first na. But it gives more, what do you say, expression to the sentence. Okay. Duryodhanaha sajjanaha kim?
Na. Duryodhanaha sajjanaha na. Sa drushtaha.
Dushtaha. There is no rakara. Saha dushtaha. Uttamam. Viduraha raja kim?
Viduraha Raja.
Raja na.
Na. Viduraha raja na. Saha mantri.
Saha mantri.
Uttamam. Abdul Kalamaha Vaijnanikaha va?
Bhagini, eka sandeham. Mantri is pullingam or strilingam, and whether visarga will be there or not. Mantri hiya, mantri.
No,
Mantrin
it is
shabdama.
Mantri is ikaram only. Let me quickly check once.
Mantrin, I am feeling it as mantrin shabdam.
Let me just.
Yes, it is mantrin shabdam.
We have here, actually, there is mantrin also. There is mantri strilinga shabdam also. And there is mantrihi pumlinga shabdam also.
Okay, we can have 3 types.
But no. Here it is given as mantri, right? So that has to be either strilingam or because mantrihi is the pumlinga. The one shabda is mantrihi.
Yes.
So that shabda is not here. The one that is here is not that shabda.
Mantri.
We can either take it as mantri pumlinga shabda, like mantrin pumlinga shabda, or we can take as mantri strilinga shabda. But here, since Raja is the one that is being, so we have to take the mantrin pumlinga shabda. Yes.
Okay.
So
and
if there is a lady, if there is a woman who is a mantri, then mantri only. Okay.
Yes.
Then it becomes
Yes.
Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. Though they both appear the same, the Shabdas are different. If it is Pumlinga, it is Nakaranta, it is a Halanta Shabda. If it is Strilinga, then it is Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. So the other forms will change. Though the Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana Rupam is similar, the other forms will change as per the Shabda. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. And what about Mantrihi? Mantrihi will be like Harihi.
Yes.
Mantri, if it is Mantrihi, Harihi, both are same?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Madhya.
And then we have Abdul Kalamaha Vaijnanikaha Kim. Abdul Kalamaha Vaijnanikaha Kim. Abdul Kalamaha Vaijnanikaha. Saha Sainikaha Na. Okay.
It's not enough.
Okay. And then here, instead of Kim, we can also use Va. In the same sense, there is no difference in the meaning at all. We can also use Va. Like Krishnaha Yogeshwaraha Va. Krishnaha Yogeshwaraha. Saha Samanyaha Na. Arjunaha Gadadharaha Va. Na. Arjunaha Gadadharaha Na. Saha Dhanurdharaha. Dhritarashtraha Drishtiman Va. Na. Dhritarashtraha Drishtiman Na. Saha Andaha. Duryodhanaha Sajjanaha Va. Na. Duryodhanaha Sajjanaha Na. Saha Dushtaha. Viduraha Raja Va. Na. Viduraha Raja Na. Saha Mantri. Abdul Kalamaha Vaijnanikaha Va. Abdul Kalamaha Vaijnanikaha. Saha Sainikaha Na. So Kim or Va, you can use both. There is no difference in the meaning. Okay? If you are comfortable with, you can use. And then we come to page number 19. Okay? Lesson 7. Nasti buddhihi ayuktasya. So Asti Nasti. Here we are being introduced to two words, Asti and Nasti. Asti is there. Na asti, nasti means not there. Okay, it is simply na asti. In Savarna Dipta Sandhi, it becomes nasti. But we use it as nasti only. You don't have to split it when you are using. I just told you that so that you'll understand how that word came. So asti is there. Nasti means it is not there. Chapaha asti. Sharaha nasti. Chapaha is bow. Sharaha is arrow. There is no arrow here. There is only bow. So chapaha asti, sharaha nasti. Simhasanam asti, maharajaha nasti. Okay. So asti and nasti. Here we have two pictures given. In the first picture, try to identify the things that are there and write using asti. In the second picture, try to identify the things that are not there and write a few sentences like Arjunaha asti, Krishnaha asti, Tapaha asti, Sharaha asti.
Skandanam asti.
Syandanam.
Syandanam.
But in the first picture, Syandanam is not there, no? In the second picture, chariot. We have Syandanam. In the first picture, we don't have Syandanam, right?
Syandanam is chariot, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
In both pictures, it's there, no?
Chakram le. Chakram nasti.
One chakram is not there.
No, in the first picture, I don't see any chariot. I only see Krishna, Arjuna.
No, in our book, it is there.
Yes,
oh, really?
our book also. Chandanam is there.
Okay, okay. You are on page 19 only?
Yes.
మా బుక్ లో రెండిట్లో రథం ఉందండి. రథం రెండిట్లోనే ఉంది.
Same picture ఉంది రెండు.
చక్రం
same picture is there. Okay. In my book, I bought this many years back, so maybe things might have changed a little bit. In my book, I have Krishna and Arjuna only. Arjuna is sitting, kneeling down, and Krishna is standing. There is no chariot in this picture, so I was wondering. Okay, yeah, whatever your picture says, whatever is in your picture, in the first box, you use asti. Whatever are there, you list it out and write asti. So Arjunaha asti, Krishnaha asti, Chapaha asti, Syandanam asti, and so on. In the second picture, the chariot does not have one wheel. Arjuna is not there. However, your picture is showing, whatever is missing, you state that and say nasti. Arjunaha nasti, Chakram nasti, Chapaha nasti. Whatever is missing, you can write a few sentences, okay, using asti and nasti. Apart from these pictures, around your house also, you can start identifying small things. Pustakam asti, phalam asti, pushpam asti. If there is no pushpam, pushpam nasti, phalam nasti, pustakam nasti. Like that, with whatever words so far you have learned, you can try to make such simple sentences using asti and nasti. Mata asti, pita nasti. After father has gone to the office, you can say pita nasti. If mother is there, mata asti. Bhrata asti, bhagini nasti. Something like that, okay? Whatever comes to your mind, you can practice with that. Now let us look at this prahelika. Prahelika means like a riddle. Asti nasti, shiro nasti, bahurasti nirangulihi, nasti padadvayam, gadham angamalingati swayam. Okay, so asti nasti. Here you watch, the first asti is not the asti that we studied above. It has mahaprana tha. So it is asti, which means bone. Okay, the asti that is above with the alpa prana ta takara is there. Okay, these two are different. So make sure
What
you
is
are.
this asti? What is this asti, ma'am? What is this asti?
Bone.
Oh, okay, okay.
Bone. So asti nasti, there is no bone. Okay, there is no bone. 1 second. Shiro nasti. It is actually shiraha nasti. In sandhi, in visarga sandhi, it becomes shiro nasti. Shiraha means head. There is no head. So there is no bone. There is no head. Bahurasti. Bahuhu. Bahuhu asti. Those two words in again visarga sandhi become bahurasti. So means bahus are there. Means the arms are there. Nirangulihi. Nir angulihi. Anguli means fingers. Nir means not there. So there are no fingers. So far we don't have bones, we don't have head, we don't have fingers, but there are arms. Nasti padadvayam. There are no feet. Gadham angamalingati swayam. But it will hug you tight. What is it? It is a shirt, basically. Okay, it is shirt. If you look at a shirt, it has two hands, right? There is no head, there are no bones in it, there are no feet, no fingers, but it will hug you tight when you wear it. So that is a small riddle. This is because it has nasti asti, it is a good example. That is why they have quoted it here. And shirt in Samskritam is called yutakam. So yutakam is the answer for this. Okay. So here again we are asked to look at some of the Gita shlokas and identify asti and nasti from the shlokas. So second chapter, 66th shloka. Hmm. 66th shloka in the second chapter. Nasti buddhihi yuktasya na cha ayuktasya bhavana na cha abhavayataha shantihi shantasya kutaha sukham. So in the first sentence we have nasti. That's all. Only once we have, right? Nasti buddhihi yuktasya na cha ayuktasya bhavana na cha abhavayataha shantihi shantasya kutaha sukham. So nasti is there in this shloka. Okay. And then the third chapter, 22nd shloka.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse
Yes,
me.
yes, yes.
Could you please give us a quick reference of the number, page number, when you refer to the shlokas?
Okay, from the same PDF file, I don't know if the page numbers match in the PDF, but it is on page number 131.
Okay, thank you.
Second chapter, 66th shloka. Did all of you take a look at that shloka? So during our classes, try to have Bhagavad Gita book handy. We may not use it every time, but sometimes we will be asked to look at the shlokas and identify the words that we have learned that in that lesson. So it will be nice if you are able to take a look. Okay. So this is the 66th shloka of the second chapter. We have nasti. The very first word in the shloka is nasti. Nasti buddhihi yuktasya. Ayuktasya, actually. Nasti buddhihi ayuktasya, na cha ayuktasya bhavana, and so on. Okay, that is the first word in that shloka. Now we are asked to look at the 22nd shloka of the third chapter. This is on page number 159 in that Bhagavad Gita as it is. In that book, Bhagavad Gita as it is. Na me parthasti. Parthasti. So partha asti. Partha and asti. Kartavyam. Trishu lokeshu kinchana. And we don't have asti anymore. Only in the first line we have na me parthasti. So partha asti. Okay. Okay. And then in the fourth chapter, 31st shloka. Fourth chapter, 31st shloka, page number 218. Here, asti is in sandhi. So it is difficult for us to identify if we don't have the knowledge of sandhi. Nayam lokostya yajnasya. There we have loko. After loko, there is this special symbol. And then there is a half the and yakara. So that is actually asti and asti and yajnasya. In sandhi became like that. Astyajnasya it became. Okay, the a is also silent here because of the another sandhi. There are two sandhis happening there. Purva Rupa sandhi and Yend sandhi. So, but there, right there it is. That is why I said initially, if you have a book which has Pada Vibhaga, it will be easy for you to understand look at the separate words. But otherwise also that is fine. So that is that. And then fourth chapter, 40th shloka.
Loko asti. Loka asti. Lokaha asti.
Yes. Lokaha asti yajnasya. That is the Padavibhaga. So here two sandhis are happening. Between Lokaha and Asti, Purva Rupa sandhi. And between Asti and Yajna, Yand sandhi is happening. Okay. And then the 40th shloka in the fourth chapter. Same chapter, 40th shloka, page number 225.
Loko asti. Lokaha asti.
Same. In the second line we have. In the second line again, lokosti. Earlier also we had lokosti, but then yajnasya also was joined. Here we just have lokosti. So lokaha asti. Okay. And then sixth chapter, 16th shloka. 271 page number. Sixth chapter, 16th shloka. In the first line itself, we have in the second word, yogosti. So yogaha asti is the split there. Yogosti. Yogaha asti. Okay. And then we have 8th chapter, 5th shloka. Eighth chapter, 5th shloka, page number 349. In the second line, we have the last but one word, nastyatra, means nasti atra. Here we have nasti. Nasti atra became nastyatra with end sandhi. Okay. 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 So here only for sample, few shlokas are given. But as you are studying more shlokas, you can find them in many other shlokas as well. Okay. So moving on to the next lesson, page number 20. 8th lesson, Tatra Ka Paridevana is the name of the lesson. So here, so here we will be learning again few new words, Atra, Tatra, Kutra, Anyatra, Sarvatra, and Ekatra. Okay. So Atra means here. And when the object is in close proximity, then we use Atra. When the object is in far away proximity, we use Tatra. So Atra, Atra, Tatra. Anyatra. Anyatra means some other place. So you cannot see it in that vicinity. Then you use Anyatra. Sarvatra, everywhere. Ekatra, at one place. Ekatra is at one place. Say, for example, people gathered at one place. Then you can say, Janaha ekatra santi. All the people are at one place, like that. So, Atra means here. Tatra means there. Atra pustakam asti. Tatra vrikshaha asti. Pathashala anyatra asti. Vayuhu sarvatra asti. And ekatra. Balakaha ekatra santi. Okay, means all the boys are in one place. Balakaha ekatra santi. Okay, so
Devam sarvatra asti.
Yes.
Devam sarvatra asti.
Devaha sarvatra asti. So let us look at the sentences given here. Arjunaha kutra asti. Arjunaha atra asti. Arjunaha is here. If you look at the figure, Arjunaha is in close proximity. Bhishmaha is far away. So for Arjunaha, atra is used. For Bhishmaha, tatra is used. This is like Eshaha and Saha. Esha and Sa. Etat and Tat. Atra, Tatra. Atra is here, Tatra is there. But Tatra you can still see. Anyatra is, it is beyond your vicinity. You cannot see. Then you use Anyatra, somewhere else. Okay. Bhagavan sarvatra asti. Bhishmaha kutra asti. Bhishmaha tatra asti. Bhagavan sarvatra asti. Koshtakam drishtva kaha kutra asti iti vadata. Now Pandava Pakshaha. See, if you look at the picture of the hand, Pandava Pakshaha is in close proximity, whereas Kaurava Pakshaha is far away proximity. So Abhimanyuhu atra asti. Yuyutsuhu atra asti. Ghatotkajaha atra asti. Drupadaha atra asti. Virataha atra asti. Bhishmaha tatra asti. Kripaha tatra asti. Bhagadattaha tatra asti. Jayadhrataha tatra asti. Drishtaketuhu tatra asti. Okay, like that. Like that you can write those sentences. Etani vakyani uchaihi patata. Kurukshetra ranarange pandavaha ekatra tishtanti. Ekatra, at one place. So Kurukshetra ranarange, in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, all the Pandavas are in one place. They are standing in one place. Kauravaha ekatra tishtanti. So Pandavaha ekatra tishtanti, Kauravaha ekatra tishtanti. So all the Pandavas are standing in one place and Kauravas are also standing in one place. Mahabharata Yuddha Samaye Balaramaha Anyatra Bhavati. So during the war, Balarama is somewhere else. He is not there in the war. Now we have Abhyasam. So again, there is a person pointing out the pen and the bag are in close proximity and the clock and the glass are in far proximity. So pen is called Lekhani. Okay, it is an Ikaranta Strilinga Shabdam, Lekhani. Bag is called Syutaha. It is an Akaranta Pumlinga Shabdam, Syutaha. Ghati, the clock is called Ghati. This is also Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. And glass is called Chashakaha. It is an Akaranta Pumlinga Shabda. So Lekhani atra asti, Syutaha atra asti, Ghati tatra asti, Chashakaha tatra asti, Vayuhu sarvatra asti, Parvataha anyatra asti. Mountains are far away, right? So anyatra asti, Vayuhu sarvatra asti, Bhagavan sarvatra asti, Devaha sarvatra asti, and so on. So again, within your house, you can identify, you have learned 4 more new words, Lekhani, Syutaha, Ghati, Chashakaha. You learned 4 more new words here, right? So you can use these in making these sentences. You can use them with asti, nasti also. Chashakaha asti, Lekhani nasti, Ghati asti, Syutaha nasti, or Syutaha asti, Syutaha kutra. Now we need to have an interrogative word. If you want to ask where, kutra. Okay. Kaha is for who, right? Kutra is for where. Syutaha asti. Kutra asti. Where is it? Grihe asti. Okay. Don't worry about the answers, how to write the answers right now, but try using kutra, where. Okay. Then give the answers using simple, like Syutaha atra asti. Syutaha tatra asti. Syutaha anyatra asti. Only using these words, try to write your answers.
Ma'am, Syutaha means bag or something other.
Bag.
What is the meaning of? Okay,
bag? Even for purse also they use Syutaha, Dhanasyutaha they say for purse. Okay, Syutaha is bag, but in the context of purse also they use this word, but they join it with Dhana. Dhanasyutaha is used to mention purse. Okay. Okay. And then we have, now we will be going a little deeper into the Vyakaranam. We will be learning Shashti Vibhakti. I mentioned about Vibhaktis before, right? Like Vibhaktis are used with words in a sentence to indicate their role in the sentence, to whatever meaning that they are, whatever meaning they are contributing to the sentence. Now, each word in a sentence is contributing, right, towards the meaning of that sentence. Depending on what meaning it is contributing to that sentence, we put that word in that vibhakti. Now, earlier I told you the subject of a sentence will be in Prathama Vibhakti, right? Prathama Vibhakti is the basic form of a word, like Ramaha, Sita, Harihi, Pustakam, Vanam, like this. Now, if the same word is playing a different role in the sentence, if it is not subject, if it is something else, then the vibhakti changes, then the form of that word changes. So to that shabda, to that Rama shabda, we will add something else so that the role of that word will be known. Say, for example, Ramasya Pita Dasharathaha. Here I did not say Ramaha, I said Ramasya. Means Rama's father. Here the Rama is not karta in this sentence. Why? Because Ramasya Pita Dasharathaha asti. Right? Rama's father is Dasharatha. So here Rama is not doing any action. So he cannot be the karta in this sentence. Right? So that is why Rama word is not in Prathama Vibhakti. What is the role of Rama? It is only indicating the relation with Dasharatha. Ramasya Pita Dasharatha. Okay. So whose father is Dasharatha? Rama's father. So that relation, to indicate that relation, we use Shashti Vibhakti. we use Shashti Vibhakti to indicate relations and also to show possessions. Mama Griham, Mama Nama. Mama is also in Shashti Vibhakti, but it is for the Aham Shabdam. The Aham Sri Vani, I said, right? So that Aham word in Shashti Vibhakti will become Mama. So every Shabda, nouns, I mean, not verbs. So every Shabda will take all Vibhakti forms. Totally, we have 7 Vibhaktis. Okay. So each of the Shabda will take 7 Vibhakti forms, depending on the role they are playing in that sentence. And what is the advantage of these Vibhaktis? Why should we use these Vibhaktis is because, so Vibhakti is like a pratyaya, means like a suffix. So you attach it to the Shabda. Now Rama Shabda is there. If you put Visarga, it will become Ramaha and it will become Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. If you put Asya, Ramasya, it is becoming Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam. As Ramasya, it is playing a different role in the sentence. As Ramaha, it is playing, that word is playing a different role in the sentence. So based on that, we will, the meanings will change. The meaning that it is offering, that word is offering in the sentence changes. But, and this pratyayanta gets attached to the word. You cannot split it. If you cannot split it and use it. You have to use it with the pratyayanta. It is embedded into the word. And by embedding this into the word, the advantage is no matter where you put this word in the sentence, the meaning of the sentence will not change. I will give you a small example for you to understand this. Ramaha, Ravanam, Ravanaha is Prathama Vibhakti, right? Ravanaha, that is also Akaranta Pumlinga Shabdam. But when it becomes the object of the sentence, it will take a different suffix, Ravanam. Okay? So Ramaha, Ravanam, Marayati. Okay, killed. So Rama killed Ravana. I will say Ravanam, Ramaha, Marayati. So I changed the order of the words, but did the meaning change? Ramaha is in Prathama Vibhakti, so it indicates it is the subject. So Marayati, the Kriya Padam is linked to Ramaha, the Karta, no matter where you put Ramaha in the sentence, because the Prathama Vibhakti of Ramaha is telling us that that is the Karta. So no matter where you put in the sentence, where it is located, there is no confusion. I will identify the word which is in Prathama Vibhakti and I will identify that word as the Karta of that Vakyam. So that Karta only will be doing the action. Ravanam will not be doing the action of Marayati. Only Ramaha is doing, because that Vibhakti Pratyayanta is telling me that that word is the Karta. Ravanam. So who is being killed? The word in Dvitiya Vibhakti, that Ma suffix, that is being, that indicates the object, means the word on which or the person on which the action is being done. It can be a person or an object or whatever. Like Ramaha, Patham Pathati, Pataha. That is also an Akaranta Pumlinga Shabdam. But when Ramaha Pathati, Rama is reading. What is he reading? Patham. So Pataha became Patham because here it is acting as an object because the action is being done on Rama. Sorry, Patham. So Patham it became. Patham Ramaha Pathati. I changed the order. Meaning did not change. So Ramaha Ravanam Marayati. Ravanam Ramaha Marayati. Marayati Ramaha Ravanam. No matter how you change, the meaning does not change. Now let us look at the same sentence in English. Rama killed Ravana. Okay. Now this sentence tells us that Rama killed Ravana. Now I moved Ravana and Rama. Ravana killed Rama. Meaning has changed totally. Why? Because there is no way to identify which is the subject and which is the object. Only the order is telling us. Rama killed Ravana. Only if you write it in that order, we can tell that, oh, Rama is the one who killed Ravana. But if you change, meaning changes. So in English, the order is very important. Why? Because the words by themselves do not have anything to tell the role of that word in that sentence. There is no way to tell which word is karta unless it is put in a specific location in the sentence. But Sanskritam is not like that. Many Indian languages are not like that. Most of the Indian languages have these suffixes attached to them, and that helps us identify the role of that word in that sentence. So the meaning is not disturbed even if you move them. Even in Telugu, Ramudu Ravanasurudini champadu. Ravanasurudini Ramudu champadu. Champadu Ramudu Ravanasurudini. So no matter how I change, the meaning does not change. Why? Because even in Telugu, the suffix is attached into the word. So there is no confusion. But not all languages are like that. Okay?
Same
but
in Tamil also, madam.
Okay.
Same in Tamil also. Raman
Okay.
Ravanane Kandran. Ravanane Raman Kandran.
Yeah, most Indian languages are like that. Why? Because they have originated from Sanskritam. So they follow, most of them follow the rules of grammar from Sanskritam. That is why they have inherited all that. But because I don't know other languages, I did not quote examples from those languages. Telugu is what I know the best. So I just quoted an example from Telugu. But I'm sure other Indian languages are also like that. Why? Because the mother of all Indian languages is Sanskritam. So the grammar is taken from Sanskritam. But how much is taken again depends on each language. Now, some languages have adopted a lot of Sanskrit, but some languages adopted only a few things. So that differs again. I hear that Malayalam and Telugu are the ones that adopted most Sanskritam. So that is why they are very close also. Like most of the words are similar. In Telugu, the rich Telugu is nothing but Sanskritam basically. So like that. I don't know about other languages, so I cannot say. But what I heard from other linguists is that Malayalam and Telugu are the languages that have adopted most from Samskritam. Okay. So today we are doing Shashti Vibhakti. Totally we have 7 Vibhaktis. Okay. They don't give in the same order like Prathama, Dvitiya in that order. The order why they are not given is the ease. Like some vibhaktis are easy to learn, more practical, immediately we can put them to use. Some are a little difficult, when to use and all, needs a little bit more analysis and all. So only for the comfort of learners, the order is given as per the level of difficulty of that vibhakti. Like that we can think. Okay. So today we have here Shashti Vibhakti. So Shashti Vibhakti is used to indicate relation. Like Ramasya Pita Dasharatha, Dasharathasya Putraha Ramaha, Ramasya Patni Sita, Ramasya Putraha Lavaha, Ramasya Putrau Lavakushau, Ramasya Bhrata Lakshmanaha, Lakshmanasya Agrajaha Ramaha, Ramasya Mata Kausalya. Okay, like that. So let us look at the sentences given here.
Yes. We can use this one to things also, no?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Ramasya Syutaha, like that.
Ramasya Sutaha Atra Asti. Tat Syutaha Ramasya Sutaha. That bag is Rama's bag. Tat Pustakam Sitayaha Pustakam.
So now, it indicates the related
relation.
So whatever it belongs.
So that is why I said possession. Like that is my bag, means that is my possession, right? Not only relation between people, we can use Shashti Vibhakti for possessions also. Like my things. What are my things? What are the things that I own? Or what are the things that I have? So say for example, Mama Dve Netre Staha. I have 2 eyes. Mama means I am using Aham in Shashti Vibhakti. Aham in Shashti Vibhakti is Mama. Like how Ramaha in Shashti Vibhakti is Ramasya, Aham in Shashti Vibhakti becomes Mama. So Mama means I have Dve Netre, 2 eyes. Mama Eka Nasika Asti. Okay, I have 1 nose. So you can use it in the meaning of I have or he has. Ramasya dvau putrau staha. Rama has 2 sons. Dasharathasya chatvaraha putraha santi. Dasharatha has 4 sons. Okay. Ramasya eka patni asti. Rama has 1 wife. Like that. So what they have, for that we use Shashti Vibhakti. The relation between people we use Shashti Vibhakti and possession. Again, that is also what you have. Okay. Those can be things also. Things or people also. Like Ramasya dvau putrau. Rama has 2 sons. Ramasya ekam griham asti. Rama has 1 house. Like that. For things or for people. Any possession to indicate, we use Shashti Vibhakti. So let us look at the sentences here. Krishnaha Balaramaha. Krishnasya bhrata Balaramaha. Gandhari Dhritarashtraha. Gandharyaha patihi Dhritarashtraha. Now here, with each shabda, the forms change, I told you, right? For akaranta pumlinga shabda, like Rama shabda, the Shashti Vibhakti is Ramasya. But it is not the same for all the shabdas. Only for akaranta pumlinga shabda and akaranta napumsakalinga shabda, you get asya, like Ramasya, Vanasya, Khalasya, Pushpasya, Arjunasya, Dhritarashtrasya, Lakshmanasya, Shivasya. Only for akaranta pumlinga and akaranta napumsakalinga, that asya comes at the end. Like that, for each shabda, there is a form in Shashti Vibhakti. It changes. That is the reason why we group them as per shabdas. So for akaranta strilinga shabda, like Sita shabda, Sitayah, it becomes bhavatyah. Now if you can relate it, we said bhavatyah namakim. What is your name? That is possession, right? What is your name? My name, your name. Shashti Vibhakti, mama nama, Sri Vani. Bhavatyah namakim. What is your name? Bhavatyah nama Subhadra. Bhavatyah nama Satya. And so on. So Shashti Vibhakti of Bhavan is Bhavataha. That is why Bhavataha nama Kim. In Pumlinga, for the Bhavan Shabda, which is in Pumlinga, Bhavataha will become the Shashti Vibhakti form. And then for Sita, Akaranta Strilinga Shabdam, Sitayah, Ikaranta Strilinga Shabdam, like Bhavati or Nadi. Nadi becomes Nadyah. Nadyah nama Ganga. Nadi's name is Ganga. Nadyah nama Ganga. Gandhari also is Ikaranta Shabdam. So Gandharyah patihi Dhritarashtraha. Sitayah patihi Ramaha. Subhadrayah patihi Arjunaha. Gauryaha patihi Shivaha. Saraswatyah patihi Brahma. Parvatyaha patihi Shivaha. Gangayaha patihi Shivaha. And so on. Okay. So that is for Akaranta and Ikaranta. For both Yaha only comes. But for Ikara, there E is there. So it will change into Yakara. I told you earlier also, wherever E is there, for any reason, if any modification is done, Yakara replaces Ikara. Ikara or Ikara, whether there is Dirgham or not, it doesn't matter. Usually it changes into Yakara in Sandhi, in any kind of Sandhis. Not only Sandhis, sometimes even without Sandhi, they can change. If it is replaced for a different reason, Ikara is usually replaced with Yakara. So Gandhari, Gandharyah, Gandharyah, Ra you have to pronounce only half. Like Bhavatyah, Ta you pronounced only half. The E became Ya. That is why you have to pronounce it only half. And in place of E, we replace it with Yakara. So concept is the same, only because here E is there, Ya comes. But Sitayah, Gandhar, here Sita, that Akara is completely pronounced because Akara is not being replaced with Ya. So you pronounce both, Sitayah. But in Ikarantas, the E is replaced with Ya. So you should not pronounce E anymore. You cannot say Gauri Yaha. No, Gauryaha, Parvatyaha, Bhavatyaha, like that. Okay. And then in Napumsakalinga Shabdam, like Vanam, Vanasya, that is similar to Akaranta Pumlinga. Vanasya, Phalasya, Phalasya Nama Amraha, Pushpasya Nama Kamalam, Phalasya Nama Kadali Phalam, like that. Okay. The Aranyasya Nama Dandakaranyam, like that. So let us look at other sentences here. Subhadra Abhimanyuhu. Subhadrayaha putraha Abhimanyuhu. Arjunasya guruhu Dronaha. Dronasya shishyaha Arjunaha. Okay, you can write it the other way also. Deshasya nama Bharatam. Okay, here you cannot reverse it, of course. Arjunasya ayudham Gandivam. Arjunasya ayudham Gandivam. Dushalayaha patihi Jayadhrataha. Dushalayaha patihi Jayadhrataha. Jayadраthasya patni Dushala. It is Akaranta Strilinga Shabdam. Dushala. Kaurava Senayaha Nayakaha Bhishmaha. Okay. Kaurava Senayaha. Sena is Akaranta Strilinga Shabdam. So Senayaha. Kaurava Senayaha Nayakaha Bhishmaha. The Nayaka of Kaurava Sena is Bhishma. Nadyaha Nama Ganga. Kadambaryaha Rachayita Bana Bhattaha. Pustakasya Nama Geetha Sopanam. Ramayanasya Karta Valmikihi. Nagarasya Nama Indraprastham. Okay. So this is Shashti Vibhakti. So here in the table below, it is given the Akaranta Pumlinga Shabda Vrikshaha, Akaranta Strilinga Shabda for Sena they have given, Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda Nari, Akaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda Jnanam is given. Okay. So Krishnaha becomes Krishnasya, Geeta becomes Geetayaha in Shashti Vibhakti, Vani becomes Vanyaha, Chakram becomes Chakrasya. Vrikshaha, Vrikshasya. Now we have to learn the Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam also, right? For every word, in each Vibhakti, we have Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam. Like Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. Ramaha is Ekavachanam, Ramau is Dvivachanam, Ramaha is Bahuvachanam. So Vrikshaha, Vrikshasya, Vrikshayoho, Vrikshanam. Sena, Senayaha, Senayoho, Senanam. Nari, Naryaha, Naryoho, Narinam. Jnanam, Jnanasya, Jnanayoho, Jnananam. It is easy for Shashti Vibhakti, the Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam is easy to remember because irrespective of what Shabda it is, whether it is Akaranta Pumlinga, Akaranta Strilinga, Ikaranta Strilinga or whatever it is, the Dvivachanam will always have Yoho at the end. So Ramayoho, Sitayoho, Gauryoho, Vanayoho, Hariyoho, like that. Okay. And the Bahuvachanam will have Nam, Ramanam, Sitanam, Harinam, Gurunam, Vananam. So that way it is easy for you. There is no too much of memorization. If it changes, the Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam also change with every Shabda, then it would become more difficult for us to memorize. But the Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam remain the same for all the Shabdas. But say, for example, Gauri, Gauryoho, there, like I said before, the Ikara will be replaced with Yakara, so you should not pronounce the Ikara. But for Sita, Sitayoho, the Dirgha will be gone. But Sitayoho, it is not Sitayoho, Sitayoho. Like that, few special cases will be there, which if you observe, you will understand. Okay, Ramayoho, Sitayoho, Gauryoho, Vanayoho, like that. But the common thing is all of them end in Yoho, and in Bahuvachanam, all of them end in Nama. Okay, Nam, not Nama, Nam. Ramanam, Sitanam, Harinam, Gurunam, Gaurinam, Vananam, and so on. Okay. Okay. So let us move on to page number 22. Here we have Abhyasam. So after this Abhyasam, we'll stop. Why? Because I don't want to overwhelm you. So you can practice the Shashti Vibhakti for all the Akaranta Pumlinga, Akaranta Strilinga, Ikaranta Strilinga, and Akaranta Napumsakalinga. And then we'll come back again, because after this Abhyasam, what we have is for Ikaranta Pumlinga, but of course, like I said, it is Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam is same. Ekavachanam will be different again. For Ikaranta...
Madam, what is Avadheyam? Madam, what is Avadheyam?
Avadheyam. It is... it is like a table, like in a tabulated form.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Like summarized into a table, like that.
Okay, thank you.
So, yeah, because after this exercise, we have for Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Pumlinga Shabdas and all. So that we'll do next week. We'll do this Abhyasam and stop. So on page number 22, we have an Abhyasam. So, Koshtake Vidyamananam Shabdanam Sahayena Vakyani Likhata. So, Krishnaha, we have 3 columns here. Krishnaha, Shankaha, Panchajanyaha. Krishnasya Shankaha, Panchajanyaha. So, we have to show the relation between the 3 words and put it into a sentence. So, Krishnasya Shankaha, Panchajanyaha. Yudhishtarasya Shankaha, Ananta Vijayaha. Naradasya Veena Mahati. Vishnoho Gada Kaumodaki. Shambhoho Dhanuhu Pinakaha. Saraswatyaha Vahanam Hamsaha. Here Vishnu...
Ma'am, let's repeat this one. Vishnu.
Yeah. I'm telling that one. So for Vishnuhu and Shambhuhu, these are Ukaranta Pumlinga Shabdas, which we did not do before. We'll be doing that in the next class. But here, since they have given, I'm simply telling. So Vishnuhu, so Guruhu, Guroho. The Shashti Vibhakti form of Guruhu will be Guroho. So Vishnuhu, Vishnoho. Shambhuhu, Shambhoho. Don't worry about that right now. Next week, we'll work on the Ukaranta and Ikaranta Shabdas further. Okay, but for now, Vishnoho means Vishnus, Shambhoho means Shambhus. Okay, so then we have some sentences. Uchchaihi Patata. Munehe Nama Vyasaha. Again, Munihi. This is Ikaranta Pumlinga Shabda Munihi. Munehe. In Shashti Vibhakti, it becomes Munehe. Actually, all of these are Ikaranta and Ukaranta. So let me stop here because I don't want to confuse you further. You just continue practicing the Shashti Vibhakti forms of Akaranta, Pumlinga, Akaranta and Ikaranta Strilinga and Akaranta Napumsakalinga. And within these and within the characters from Ramayanam and Mahabharatam, try to make some sentences like Arjunasya Guruhu, Dronaha, Ramasya Guruhu, Vasishtaha, Dronasya Putraha. Who is Dronasya Putraha? No.
Ashwathama.
Ashwathama. Ashwathama. So this is also Akaranta Pumlinga. So Ashwathamasya Pita Dronaha. Like that. Like that, try to write sentences where you have Akaranta Pumlinga, Akaranta Strilinga, Ikaranta Strilinga, and Akaranta Napumsaka. Don't go to, even if you come across words that have Ikaranta or Ukaranta, don't worry about them right now. Just use these that we have already studied and write the sentences. Okay, next week we'll do Ikaranta and Ukaranta and more practice on that so that you'll get comfort.
Which dictionary would you advise, ma'am? Any dictionary is okay to buy?
Online dictionary is there. One dictionary. I will send the link. So you try that first. That will have most of the words that we commonly come across. If you are still not able to find anything within that dictionary, then let me know. I don't have any physical dictionary. I use online dictionary only. So I think that is much easier also. Regular book dictionaries that I came across are much basic. So usually the words that we come across will not be there. They are mostly like the names of things. Such dictionaries are mostly like names of things and all. More suitable for kids, actually. For us also, because we are trying to improve our vocabulary. But what I mean to say is, for grammar part, like to know the meanings of certain verbs and all, I don't know a dictionary that I haven't come across. I came across this online dictionary even before I looked for any other dictionary. So I'm continuing to use that because that is pretty good. So I will send you the link to that dictionary. You can also use the same one. Okay.
Ma'am, one doubt on page number 15. Data becomes bhavantaha dataraha. But other thing, pita becomes
the dirgham
pitaraha.
is there here. For pitaraha, there is no dirgham, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So one thing, like in any other field, in any other case, we always have some exceptional cases. There will be a general case and then there will be an exception case. Similarly, here, data is an exceptional case. It has a dirgham. There will be a grammatical explanation why that exceptional case is there if we dig deeper, which is beyond the scope of us right now. So you can remember that as an exceptional case, and it has dirgha in the Bahuvachana.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So anyone, if you can say the Shanti mantra, we'll stop here today.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Should I ask after Shanti mantra or?
No, go ahead, ask me.
In the dictionary, do we have, suppose I had this doubt, mantri, where it had all the three lingams, like mantri.
For that, I used an advanced dictionary, actually. I will introduce that to you after a little while, because all of you are very new here, not you in particular, but most of them here are very new. Yeah. That is a little bit more extensive dictionary on the Vyakarana part, means the verb forms and all that. But the one that I'm going to send the link for is a more general one. You can even type in English also, and you will still get. If you know a word in English, if you type that, you will get all the Samskritam meanings for that English word. If you type a word in Samskritam itself, but you can use English lipi also, means say for example,
M-A-N-T-R-I.
Yes. So then it will give all the forms also. Mostly you will get your answer there. Like F means feminine.
All the three forms. Pullinga,
it won't give you the pratipadikam. Like it won't say mantrin, mantri. That it won't say. It will simply give mantri. It will say feminine and masculine. It won't give you all the shabdas and all. The one, the advanced one will give you all the shabdas and all. But there you have to type only in Devanagari, or there is a special transliteration code called WX notation. You have to know that notation. There is that is why I said I will introduce that a little later. But for now, this will work for you. If you have any special doubts regarding the shabdas, you can ask me directly. I can tell you.
Yes.
Until then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Dhanyawada.
Yeah. Dhanyawada. So Shanti mantra.
May I chant the Shanti mantra?
Yes. Yes, please.
I will chant. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you very much, Bhagini.
Sarve Bhadrani also?
Huh? Yes, okay. Yes, please.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Dhanyawadaha. Thank you, all of you. We'll meet again next Monday. Thank you.